In this video, you will learn about 8 types of gifts that, according to Buddhist teachings, you should never accept from anyone. While gifts are often seen as acts of kindness or generosity, some can carry negative energy that may seriously affect your life, karma, and even your inner peace. Do you really understand what you're accepting when you take a gift? Perhaps you've had moments when a gift didn't bring joy, but instead led to unexpected problems. This might not be just a coincidence. Buddhist traditions caution us about gifts that could disturb our spiritual balance and bring unwanted energy into our lives. Have you ever considered the possible consequences of accepting certain gifts? Stay with me until the end of this video to learn how these ancient teachings can help you avoid negative influences. Did you know that saying no to certain gifts might be the key to keeping your positive energy intact and protecting your soul? Together, we'll discover how to recognize these gifts and make choices that ensure your peace and well-being. If you enjoy this content and want to learn more about how ancient wisdom can enhance your life, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads. Your journey towards self-discovery starts here. Buddhism teaches that every object has its own energy, or vibration, which can affect both the giver and the receiver. This understanding encourages us to think about the true nature of the gifts we accept. When someone gives us a gift, we're not just receiving an item, but also the energy that comes with it, whether good or bad. That's why, in Buddhism, it's essential to be careful about what we bring into our lives. Accepting a gift is like opening a door to whatever energy that object holds, and it can affect our spiritual harmony in ways we might not realize. Without careful thought, we may allow negative energies into our space that don't match our own. Imagine, for example, receiving a gift that was given with bad intentions or obtained in questionable ways. That item carries the energy and intentions of its past, and by accepting it, those negative vibrations might start influencing your life, causing emotional, spiritual, or even physical problems. Buddhism teaches us to be mindful and aware in everything we do, and this includes how we deal with gifts. It's important to remember that not everything that looks good is truly good. Sometimes, the true cost of a gift is much higher than we realize. Accepting a gift without thinking may seem harmless, but it can bring energies that disrupt your inner peace. That's why Buddhist teachings encourage us to be selective and careful about what we allow into our lives. This doesn't mean being ungrateful or suspicious of others. It's about protecting our own energy and spiritual balance. When you accept a gift, you're accepting more than just the physical item. You're also taking on an energetic connection that can deeply impact your life. That's why, before accepting any gift, it's important to ask yourself, does this gift align with the energy I want in my life? Start paying closer attention to the gifts you accept and think about what they might bring with them. Sometimes saying no, thank you, is the best way to protect your energy and keep your spiritual balance. By turning down something that doesn't match your energy, you're standing up for your own peace and harmony. Now, let's spread some positivity. Share a powerful affirmation in the comments like, I attract positive energy and goodness in all forms. Together, we can create a chain of positive energy and protect our spirituality. Now that you understand how the energy of objects can impact your life, it's time to uncover which gifts, according to Buddhist teachings, you should never accept. Even if these gifts are given with good intentions, they can sometimes carry energy that disrupts your spiritual and emotional balance. Let's look at each one closely so you can protect your energy and keep your inner peace. The first type of gift you should avoid are items inherited from unknown people or those who live troubled lives. In Buddhism, it's believed that inherited objects carry the energy of their previous owners, including their emotions, struggles, and even unresolved karma. For example, imagine receiving a piece of jewelry that once belonged to someone who went through a lot of hardships. That energy of suffering could be passed on to you, filling your life with sadness or even bad luck. Before accepting such items, it's important to consider where they came from and whether you truly want that energy in your life. When you take on an inherited object, especially from someone whose life was filled with conflict or tragedy, you are also taking on part of their story, and that story may not be positive. The negative energy these objects carry might continue to affect your space, causing stagnation or attracting unwanted situations into your life. Buddhism teaches us to release what no longer serves us, and this applies to objects tied to someone else's past. So before accepting an inherited item, pause and ask yourself if you are ready to deal with the energy and history that comes with it. Often, letting go of these objects with gratitude but without keeping them in your life is a way to honor the past without holding on to its negative energy. If you choose to keep the item, it's important to purify it through practices like smudging or meditation to clear any negative energy. This helps ensure you aren't absorbing vibrations that might harm your well-being. The second type of gift you should avoid accepting are those given by people with whom you have a complicated relationship. In Buddhism, the intention behind a gift is just as important as the gift itself. When a gift comes from someone with whom you share tension or unresolved issues, that energy can be passed along with the gift. By accepting it, you might be inviting negative feelings and vibrations into your life. For example, if the gift was given with an intention to manipulate, make you feel guilty, or out of obligation, those negative energies can transfer to you. This can create an energetic bond that drains your vitality and disturbs your inner peace. Taking a gift from someone with whom you have a strained relationship might seem like an effort to ease the tension, but it often just keeps negative energies circulating between you. In Buddhism, clear and sincere intentions are highly valued, and accepting a gift that comes with mixed emotions can upset your spiritual and emotional balance. It's important to be honest with yourself about how the gift makes you feel and what kind of impact it might have on your well-being. So, when receiving a gift from someone with whom you have a difficult relationship, ask yourself what the real reason behind the gesture is. If you sense that the gift is a way to control or manipulate you, or if it carries emotional weight you'd rather not bear, it's okay to politely say no. Remember, protecting your own energy and peace is far more important than avoiding a brief moment of discomfort. Saying no to a gift that carries negative energy is an act of self-care and a way to honor your own inner peace. The third type of gift you should never accept are those obtained through conflict, such as disputed inheritances or items involved in family feuds. In Buddhism, it is believed that the energy of the situation in which an object was acquired stays attached to it. If you accept a gift that was the focus of disagreements or conflict, you may be inviting the negative energy of anger, discord, and suffering into your life. These emotions can affect your home, creating tension and instability that can be hard to get rid of. When you accept something that has been a part of disputes, you might be allowing that negative energy to continue. These objects often carry feelings of resentment and bitterness, which are not easily removed, even if the original conflict has been settled. The vibrations left behind can still affect your surroundings and those who come into contact with the object. In Buddhism, maintaining harmony in all areas of life is essential. Accepting a gift tied to conflict can disrupt that balance. So, before you agree to accept such a gift, think carefully about the spiritual and energetic impact it might have on your life. Ask yourself if you're ready to take on the weight of those negative energies in your personal space. If you have any doubts, it might be best to politely decline the gift. If that's not possible, consider performing a purification ritual to cleanse the object of its negative energy before bringing it into your home. Keeping your space and life in balance is crucial for your spiritual well-being, and sometimes that means letting go of items that carry stories of conflict and pain. The fourth type of gift you should avoid accepting are those that remind you of painful memories or difficult periods in your life. In Buddhism, the practice of detachment is important for achieving peace of mind. While some items may hold sentimental value, if they are tied to memories of hardship or emotional suffering, they can prevent you from moving forward. These gifts can keep you anchored to the past, making it harder to welcome new, positive energy into your life. For example, an object that constantly reminds you of a painful time, like a breakup, the loss of a loved one, or a period of struggle, may seem harmless at first. But every time you see or use that object, you are subconsciously reliving the negative emotions from that difficult time. These objects can become emotional triggers, pulling you back into feelings of grief, sadness, or regret that should have been processed and released. In Buddhism, there is great emphasis on living in the present and not holding on to the past, especially when the past is holding back your spiritual progress. By keeping objects that carry these painful memories, you might feel trapped in an emotional cycle, making it hard to move forward or experience peace. If someone offers you a gift that brings back memories of a painful period, it's important to think about the emotional effect it might have on your current state of mind. You might feel tempted to keep it because of its sentimental value, but it's crucial to ask yourself if holding on to it truly benefits your well-being today. Often, the best way to heal and grow spiritually is by letting go of these objects. This could mean giving them away, donating them, or simply putting them out of sight where they won't serve as constant reminders. By releasing these items, you create space in your life for new, healthier experiences and allow positive energy to flow freely. This act of letting go can be a significant step toward healing, helping you focus on the present and embrace what life has to offer now, rather than staying attached to a painful past. The fifth type of gift you should be cautious about accepting are those related to spiritual or religious practices that you are unfamiliar with or do not connect with. In Buddhism, the intention and meaning behind spiritual objects are essential. Accepting items like amulets, talismans, or ritual tools from other traditions without fully understanding their purpose can unknowingly bring energies or influences that you aren't prepared to handle. These objects often carry significant symbolic and energetic power, and using them without proper knowledge can create imbalances in your life, disrupt your spiritual practice, or attract unwanted energies. When you accept a spiritual object from another belief system without knowing its deeper meaning, you might be connecting with an energy that doesn't resonate with your own beliefs. For example, a talisman that is considered sacred in one culture may carry certain energies or intentions that don't align with your spiritual journey. Without knowing how to properly use or care for it, the object might cause more confusion or even invite unwanted vibrations into your life rather than providing protection or benefit. In Buddhism, we are taught to be mindful and respectful in our spiritual practice. This includes being careful with objects from other belief systems and avoiding incorporating them into our lives without understanding their significance. Respect for other traditions is important, but that doesn't mean we should adopt their practices or tools carelessly. So, if someone offers you a spiritual or religious gift that you don't fully understand, it's wise to think about the possible impact it might have on your energy and spiritual balance. If you don't feel connected to the object's purpose, or if its meaning is unclear to you, it might be better to politely decline the gift. Protecting your spiritual and energetic space is an essential part of self-care, and that means being selective about the objects you bring into your life. By making thoughtful choices about what you accept, you ensure that your spiritual practice stays aligned with your own beliefs and needs, without introducing external energies or influences that may disrupt your path. The sixth type of gift you should be cautious about accepting are those that come with conditions or hidden expectations. In Buddhism, the intention behind giving is very important. A true gift is given freely, without any expectation of something in return. However, when a gift is offered with the hope of gaining loyalty, a favor, or even influencing your behavior, it no longer remains a genuine act of kindness. Instead, it becomes a form of manipulation, where the giver uses the gift to control or influence you. These kinds of gifts often make you feel like you owe something in return, even if the expectation isn't directly stated. You may feel a sense of obligation to return the favor or act in a way that satisfies the person who gave the gift, even if it makes you uncomfortable. This can create a pressure to reciprocate in ways that don't feel natural or genuine to you, trapping you in an unhealthy or unbalanced relationship. Accepting a gift with these underlying conditions can also take away your peace of mind. You might feel like there's always an invisible string attached to the gift, creating a sense of debt or obligation that can weigh heavily on your thoughts. Over time, this can lead to a cycle of expectations and frustration, making it difficult to maintain a healthy relationship with the person who gave the gift. In Buddhism, we are encouraged to act with awareness and avoid situations that compromise our inner peace and spiritual independence. A gift that comes with hidden strings attached is essentially a form of control, and it can put your mental clarity and personal freedom at risk. It's important to recognize when a gift is being used as a tool for manipulation rather than a symbol of kindness. Before accepting a gift that seems to come with conditions or expectations, take a moment to reflect. Ask yourself if you are willing to carry the weight of these expectations and whether the situation aligns with your personal values and your desire for spiritual freedom. If you feel any sense of unease or doubt, it's often best to politely decline the gift. Doing so can help you preserve your inner peace and avoid being pulled into a manipulative or controlling dynamic. Ultimately, protecting your integrity and independence is essential to maintaining balance in your life. Being mindful about the gifts you accept and the intentions behind them will allow you to keep your relationships healthy and free from unwanted expectations. The seventh type of gift you should avoid accepting are overly expensive or luxurious ones that don't match the nature of your relationship with the giver. In Buddhism, simplicity and detachment from material possessions are key to finding peace of mind. When someone gives you a high-value gift, it can create an imbalance in the relationship, making you feel obligated or uncomfortable, especially if you can't give something of equal value in return. These types of gifts may carry an emotional weight or hidden motives that can disrupt the natural flow and harmony of your relationship. Receiving an expensive gift can shift the balance of power, where the giver might expect something in return, whether it's your constant gratitude, future favors, or even some level of control over you. This can lead to feelings of guilt or obligation, putting a strain on your conscience and limiting your ability to act freely. In Buddhism, relationships should be built on equality, respect, and a sense of detachment. Accepting a gift that goes against these values can create both internal and external conflict. Additionally, there's a chance that accepting such an extravagant gift could be seen as allowing someone to buy your affection, loyalty, or even your compliance. Therefore, if you're offered a gift that feels excessively luxurious or out of place in your relationship with the person, it's important to think about the possible consequences. If the gift makes you feel uneasy or indebted, it could be a sign that it comes with expectations beyond simply making you happy. Instead of accepting the gift and feeling pressured by it, consider politely declining it. You can explain that such a grand gesture isn't necessary. Keeping things simple and authentic in your relationships helps maintain emotional and spiritual balance without letting material possessions interfere. The eighth type of gift you should avoid accepting are those that appear harmless but were given during a disagreement or conflict. In Buddhism, the emotional state of the giver is important because the energy they carry when giving a gift can transfer to that object. If a gift is offered right after an argument or as a way to resolve a conflict, it may be filled with tension, anger, or resentment. Accepting such a gift can bring those negative feelings into your emotional space. Even if the intention behind giving the gift is to make peace, the energy from the conflict can still linger. These gifts, regardless of their simplicity, can serve as constant reminders of the disagreement and carry the emotional weight of that moment. In Buddhism, maintaining harmony and cleansing negative energies is vital, and accepting gifts that are still charged with conflict can disrupt this process. While the desire to reconcile is commendable, it should not come at the expense of your emotional and spiritual well-being. So, if someone offers you a gift after a tense moment or conflict, consider whether that gift will truly help resolve the situation or simply bring negative feelings back into your life. It may be healthier for both you and the other person to address the conflict directly and sincerely, rather than using a material object that might carry emotional baggage. By choosing to handle the situation without the distraction of gifts, you can foster a more genuine resolution and keep negative energies from sticking around. Now that you've learned about the types of gifts you should never accept, it's important to think about the impact of allowing such objects into your life. Every item you bring into your home carries a certain energy or vibration that can affect your peace and well-being. Is it worth risking your spiritual balance for a gift? In Buddhism, we are encouraged to be mindful of what we allow into our personal space, as it's in this environment that we recharge and find inner peace. Ask yourself, is that gift truly necessary, or could it bring hidden issues? It's crucial to practice detachment and have the strength to say no when something doesn't feel right for you. Don't feel obligated to accept gifts that come with negative energy or questionable intentions. Your space should be a place of calm, where every object contributes to your sense of serenity. If you accept something that doesn't align with your energy, you could disrupt your environment, letting unwanted energy into your life. Why take that risk when you can simply decline and maintain your peace? Keeping items that don't serve a positive purpose is like leaving your doors open to negative influences. Your home should be a sanctuary where everything reflects the harmony and calmness you aim to create. If you've already accepted something that now feels like a burden to your energy, it's time to take action. Purify or remove these items to restore balance. Every decision about what to keep in your space is a choice between peace and chaos. Remember, the power is in your hands. Only you can decide what belongs in your life and your home. When something feels off, choosing to refuse is an important act of self-care and spiritual protection. You have the right and responsibility to safeguard your energy and keep your space sacred. If you want to protect your peace, it's time to make thoughtful decisions about what you allow into your home. Now that you understand the value of guarding your energy, it's crucial to take the next step. Prioritize your peace above everything else. It's not just about avoiding negative gifts or objects, but about making choices that constantly nurture and strengthen your inner calm. Have you ever considered how valuable your peace really is? Too often, we get caught up in social expectations or the desire to please others, but in reality, nothing is more important than your well-being. From today forward, view every decision as a chance to keep your mind and heart in balance. There's nothing wrong with saying no when something doesn't sit right with your energy. This isn't selfish, it's wisdom. Protecting your peace is an act of self-love and self-care. Imagine how different your life could be if you woke up knowing that everything around you was chosen to support your inner calm. By making decisions that prioritize your peace, you not only improve your own quality of life, but you also become a source of tranquility for others. Even better, you'll start to attract more positive experiences simply because you're in harmony with what's best for you. Remember, every choice matters. Even small decisions can have a big impact on how you feel and how your life unfolds. So, ask yourself, what can I do today to nurture my inner peace? Maybe it's as simple as saying no to something that doesn't feel right, or maybe it's taking time for self-care, away from outside distractions. Whatever it is, do it for yourself. Your peace is the foundation for a happy, fulfilling life, and only you can protect it. Finally, share your experiences with others. Let us know in the comments how you've been protecting your peace and what positive changes it has brought to your life. Your story might inspire someone else to do the same, and together we can build a movement focused on self-care and well-being. When we are at peace, we can handle any challenge with greater strength and clarity. So why not start today? Now that you've learned how to protect your energy and maintain peace in your life, remember that these habits are key to your well-being and spiritual growth. Choosing what you allow into your life and home is a powerful act of self-love. By making mindful decisions and aligning your surroundings with the energy you want to create, you become the main protector of your inner peace. Never underestimate the impact of these small choices on your everyday life and your spiritual path. If this video has been helpful to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give it a like. It helps spread this message to more people, just like you, who are seeking more balance and serenity. Also, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that will continue to support your well-being and personal growth. Thank you for watching and for being a part of this journey of self-discovery and self-care. See you in the next video.